Hey everyone, Scott the Scottman, and we're here to do not just a driving video, but a driving tour today. It's been a long time since I filmed one of these. I don't know why, but it's nice to get back to doing these again. So today we're going to be doing a driving tour of Inkster and Wayne, Michigan. So we're in the western, or west-southwestern suburbs of Detroit right now, and we'll be starting off here in Inkster, Michigan, and then we'll make our way to the west to Wayne, Michigan. So these are two suburbs which are along Michigan Avenue, which we'll be getting up to that in a little bit. But first we have a traffic light. But yeah, it's like, I think the last driving tour I did was probably the one I did in Waterford, Michigan. And I can't remember when it was uploaded. It was like the early part of this year. But I think I filmed that back in December. And yeah, we're getting terrible timing with the traffic lights. But this one just turned red here. But anyway, so right now we're starting off on Inkster Road. So, oh, look at this. That light is showing green, yet this is showing red. I don't know what to do. So yeah, it's really bizarre. So what's cool about Inkster Road is that this road goes a long ways, because yeah, it of course goes through the city of Inkster, which is what we're in right now, but it continues north all the way up to like West Bloomfield and Bloomfield Township, Michigan. So all the way up into Oakland County. And we are coming up to the traffic light for Michigan Avenue, which is one of the main highways which goes through the city of Inkster. As you can tell, it's quite of a gloomy day today. It's overcast, and we might even see some off and on rain showers throughout this video. But at least it stopped raining for the time being. So we'll be on Michigan Avenue periodically in this video, but not at the moment. So Inkster is one of the many bedroom communities slash commuter towns, just because it's mostly residential. There's different businesses in Inkster, but mostly people commuting to go to work either in Detroit or Dearborn. As a matter of fact, back in the 1920s and 1930s, many black or African American workers which were employed by Henry Ford to work at the factories for Ford, they didn't, because everything was, or let's just say, like, because of course everything was in Dearborn, but they couldn't, but because of politically incorrect laws they had back then, blacks or African Americans were not allowed to live in Dearborn back then, which, yeah, if something like that was going on today, that would be appalling. But unfortunately, that was something that happened back then. But so Inkster was established as a community. Well, Inkster had been around before then, but it was an area where African Americans could live in. So even going to today, Inkster has a very large black or African American population, and it dates all the way back to when they're starting to live here in the 20s and the 30s, the last century, as they were working for Ford. Okay, so we'll make a right turn here onto Cherry Hill Road. Oh, good, don't have to stop at this one. So this is the northern end of Inkster, because if we were to continue north, we'd be going into Garden City over here. Well, Garden City and Dearborn Heights. This road's a little bumpy, but not a big deal. So it'll take this about a mile until we get over to Beach Daily. But yeah, it is kind of muggy out today, just because we had some rain earlier. But yeah, my car thermometer is reading 69 degrees Fahrenheit. If you convert that to Celsius, just a little over 20 degrees, close to 21. And yay, don't have to stop here either. Yeah, thankfully with all the bumps, my GoPro's well mounted. Like I think I just put a fresh adhesive mount for my GoPro, so this GoPro should not fall off for any reason. Let's just say if it does, then I probably went over a pothole so terrible that I probably have damage to my tires. So we got some pretty nice apartments off to the right there, and of course to the left that's Dearborn Heights. And here is Beach Daly Road. So Beach Daly is the eastern border of Inkster, and oh, it looks like they just recently resurfaced this road. So yeah, it's pretty interesting how Beach Daly Road over here is just a residential road. So yeah, so anyway, so it's Inkster on the right, and then on the left we have Dearborn Heights. So it's like when you get to the intersection of Beach Daly and Cherry Hill, it's like Dearborn Heights goes to the north and then the east of Inkster. And we have a little dead end up there because it looks like they're doing some road work, which you could almost tell that they did something over here not too long ago. So it wouldn't surprise you if this road would have been closed. So we're gonna basically enter Dearborn. We're technically entering Dearborn Heights for a short bit. This is another video I would like to film at some point, though. I would like to do a driving tour of Dearborn and Dearborn Heights. Looks like they've worked on this whole subdivision here. Yep, so if this is Gully Road, so yeah, this is more into Dearborn Heights, but we're going to take this down to Michigan Avenue and we'll get back into Inkster. But yeah, this is a nice subdivision though, although technically this is just a secondary road. So yeah, right here we're about to go over. It's not showing the name, but it's a part of the Rouge River system. This isn't the Rouge River itself, and it eventually goes into it. Because yeah, the main branch of the Rouge River is going up to the north toward Hines Drive. And here is Michigan Avenue, so we'll go ahead and we'll make a right turn here. And I think we'll have a little bit of a Wayne. Oh, that wasn't too bad. Only had to wait for like maybe 10 seconds. Oh, let's get rid of some of these sprinkles. That's better. Okay, so now we're back at Beach Daly, and we are now back into Inkster. But we're not going to be going too far on Michigan Avenue for the time being. We'll take this up to John Daly Street, which is the next major traffic light. Which, yeah, it's going to be the second one because the first one's for the turnaround. So Michigan Avenue is like the main, again, one of the main thoroughfares through Inkster, and then eventually to Wayne. It runs generally parallel with I-94. All right, and we'll make a right turn onto John Daly. So yeah, John Daly is primarily just a small secondary road serving the different residential neighborhoods in Inkster. Okay, coast is clear. And to our left, that is Inkster Park. So that's a nice little park located here in Inkster. Although it's like everything's deep into the area because I can't really see much other than the road. Oh well. Yeah, yeah, that's that same river we went over on Gully. But I think that might be the Lower Rouge River, but don't quote me on that. And yeah, and momentarily we'll go into one of the different subdivisions in here. And with all the different driving tours I do, like one thing I always like to do is to go into some of the different residential neighborhoods, just to get an overall feel to the community. Wait for this car to go, and then I think we'll be good. Yep. So then, like, in case you're looking to live in Inkster, for example, or any community I drive through, it's like, yeah, I always like to take a look at different price estimations for some of the homes on Zillow. This video is not sponsored by them, by the way, or anything, but okay, so we'll make a left turn here. That traffic light up there, that's Cherry Hill, so we were just there just several minutes ago. So we're turning left onto Amherst. So the home prices in here, yeah, they're not all that high. It's like the prices are averaging between, again, these are averages. Like they're averaging between $90,000 and $150,000. And we got some water droppings from the trees here. Okay, turn left onto Mount Vernon. Yeah, this is a nice little neighborhood, I have to say. We'll go maybe just a few blocks. Although I get the feeling I have to stop at each one, but that's alright. Ooh, a little bumpy here. Oh, that was nothing. Alright, I'm going to turn off the air conditioner. I'm getting a little chilly. Okay, and then Lazy's are four-way stops, so that's good. And then we'll make a left turn here. This is Fairwood. But yeah, it's like, as you can see, it's like people can only park on one side of the road. So it definitely makes it a lot easier for people to pass on through. Thankfully that squirrel just Alright, so here's Avondale. We'll make a right turn here. We're not far away from, you know, that's maybe a couple blocks west of John Daly. So kind of like John Daly, this is another like small secondary road, just mainly serving residential communities. But it's like, yeah, one thing I haven't been impressed about Inkster is the road quality. It's like, but it's not just Inkster, but it's many other communities throughout not only Metro Detroit, but all throughout the state of Michigan, because Michigan is notorious for its terrible roads. But at least the roads are drivable somewhat. But it could be a different story if it's like the winter. Looks like, yeah, the long wait here. And we're crossing over Inkster Road, and now we're starting to enter like the northwest part of Inkster. Tours. Yeah, there's still a few more I need to do in the Metro Detroit area. I think I pretty much have done everything in Macomb County in terms of the metro area, but yeah, there's still a little bit more in Wayne County, and then there's some communities up in Oakland County you need to go around to. And then there's some of the more rural townships in Wayne, Oakland, and Macomb counties I would like to drive around in. Like, I definitely need to drive around in Brownstown Township. Alright, this is going to be a little bumpy. Township, there's Van Buren Township, and it's like, yeah, this road has definitely seen its better days. Got Cherry Hill School of Performing Arts, big time bump there. It doesn't look like it's open anymore. I could be wrong though. I'm trying to look. Yeah, there's some nasty bumps on this road. Okay, no, I think that school there is still open. Because it says enjoy your summer. Oh, good. We got improvement here. Oh, this is a lot better. Oh yeah, this would be a lot nicer to drive on. And the traffic light up ahead, that is Middle Belt. We'll continue past it. And wow, we're getting lucky here. Just cross right over the road. So we're going to take this a few more blocks to the western edge of Inkster. It's like that guy we just passed. Looked like he's been walking for a while because he looks pretty drenched. Because again, as I was saying not too long ago, we had some good rain earlier this morning. I was almost worried. It's like, do you think I'd be able to even film this video today? But sure enough, the weather, as I was looking at the weather radar, things was looking like it was going to clear up. We got more rain chances later today, and who knows, we could get a pop-up shower sometime throughout this drive today, but we'll wait and see. Road. So Henry Rough Road is the western edge of Inkster. Because if we cross over the road here, we'll be entering Westland. Which Westland's another driving tour I did, I think last year, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, there's still a lot of tree branches down. It's like, I think a couple weeks ago, we had a pretty bad storm down in this part of the Metro Detroit area. So it's like, there's like they still haven't come by to pick up a lot of the tree branches that have been piled up from the storm. Because yeah, back in the month of July, there was a lot of severe weather. Nothing out of the ordinary or anything, but it's like there was one storm that brought a lot of trees down in this part of Wayne County. I think, or a lot of Wayne County. I think even going all the way up to like Livonia and Redford Township. And then a week earlier than that, I thought there was some stuff that was up in Oakland County. All right, so I'll make a right turn here onto Cherry Hill. So we're back on Cherry Hill, and we'll take this to the east to Middle Belt, which is the upcoming traffic light. So then, yeah, again, we have Inkster on our right, and then Garden City is to the left. And like Inkster Road, Middle Belt's another busy north and south highway, which goes all the way up to the north, up to not only West Bloomfield, but also like Sylvan Lake, Michigan, which is up close to Pontiac. And good, it's nice and clear. So we can go ahead and turn on red here. So we'll take this back down to the southern part of Inkster, so we'll have to cross over Michigan Avenue at some point. But yeah, as you can see, it's been mostly residential neighborhoods so far. Haven't seen a lot in terms of like small stores or anything, but every once in a while we'll see something. We're back to Avondale again, so it's like we were just here. We got Papa's Pizza, there's Captain J's Fish and Chicken. For the style of that fish and chicken place, it wouldn't surprise you that there used to be a fast food place there that closed down and a local place went in instead, which is really nice to see. Another fish and chicken place. It's like, yeah, Inkster has a lot of fish and chicken places, but I can't complain about that because fish and chips is absolutely delicious. And then also, chicken's always really good too. Now it's because we got a volunteer cleaning up some garbage, which is great to see. It looks like off to the left I see like a road test going on for like driving school and things like that. Inkster Valley Golf Club. So got a very nice golf club off to the right there. Oh, I don't know how well really be able to see it, but that's the Amtrak train off in the distance. Because if right along Highway 12, which is Michigan Avenue, you got the rail line for Amtrak, which heads west out toward Ann Arbor and eventually to Chicago. Like, yeah, that was really cool to witness. If only we were here maybe like a minute earlier, we'd be able to see that much more up close. But oh well. But again, I don't know how well it would have come in on the video here. Down to Annapolis Avenue, which is going to be the southern end of Inkster. It's like, Inkster is not all that big. You got some new homes coming in here too, or new homes that were built to the right. Like even, oh wow, this one of them is huge. Maybe not a mansion, but so we'll make a right turn here. Although we're gonna have to wait at this traffic light because unfortunately there's no right turn lane here. Although one car had made a right turn. And if we were to cross over Annapolis, we'd be in Westland. So Westland goes a little bit to the south of Inkster, but like a small strip. On the left, although again technically that's on the Westland side of the border. Same goes with that Methodist church. Interesting. There's a sign that says no parking on the street sweeping in progress, yet there are a few cars parked. So, I don't know. Either the sign is a lie or people are just living dangerously. Let's get rid of some of these sprinkles here. Okay, so we're back at Henry Ruff Road. So yeah, to our left, that is the continuation of Westland. And then of course we have Inkster on our right. And this is really interesting. The road quality is absolutely horrendous on this side, yet it was nice and smooth on the left. Although not anymore. Okay, so yeah, not here because it's a dead end, but we'll make a right turn here onto Andover. And yeah, we got some apartments in here. Unfortunately, yeah, it looks like some of them are kind of boarded up though, so it's like not all of them are around anymore, which is sad to see. We'll make a left turn to Carlisle. So we're getting out of the area with these apartments or townhomes, and now we're entering more of a back into a residential neighborhood. So yeah, the home prices in here are generally between 100,000 to about 150,000. So we'll be staying on Carlisle for a little bit and trying to avoid some of these bumps. The house on the left has quite a nice yard, a lot of different, I don't want to say sculptures, but like different pieces of art, let's just say that. It's like, yeah, I've seen these no parking in street signs everywhere, and everybody's parking in the road, so it's like, I don't know what's going on with that. Unless it's for like overnight or something, where maybe people are allowed to park during the day, but maybe not at night. And then we're back at Middle Belt again. Okay, so we're crossing back over Middle Belt. Got the Berger Baylor School and Woodson Community Resource Center out to the right. Kind of interesting how the elementary school is kind of shaped in almost like a U or a V. Like I've seen similar looking elementary schools even up in like the Wall Lake School District up in up in like western Oakland County. Who knows? Maybe they're made by the same development. You never know. So not here, but the next tree will make a left turn. Okay, we'll make a left turn here. Still getting amused by these no parking in the street signs. Okay, so this is Isabel Street, and it's like, yeah, this is definitely, I'd say like maybe more of a lower income neighborhood, because the home prices on this road are more between $10,000 and $80,000. So basically, yeah, the home prices are a lot lower in here. Keep going up to Cherry Street, which is not this road, but the next one. Oh. Bumps everywhere. It's like if I were to make a poem about potholes and bumps in the road, people would tell right away that I'm from Michigan. Alright, so this is Cherry Street, and yeah, not much going on this. You got a couple churches over here. And then we'll make a left turn onto Harrison. Yeah, unfortunately that house over there has seen its better days. Here. So like surprisingly enough, the railroad crossing was nice and smooth. And here is Michigan Avenue. And oh wow, coast is clear, but not for too long, so let's go ahead and turn. So now we're back on Michigan Avenue, but we're gonna be heading east for a little bit. the fire station for Inkster to our right, and then we got a little shopping center here. Got a dollar store, we got O'Reilly Auto Parts, got the post office, and some smaller businesses in there too. Oh wow, that was good timing. Oh, that's nice. I like how they have different flowers in the median at this intersection. Makes the area look pretty, even on a gloomy day like today. So yeah, as you can see, yeah, everything along here on Michigan Avenue, this is kind of like the main business district. So then we'll make a right turn to go onto John Daly Road here. They even have this intersection even have a Secretary of State office, which for anybody who's watching this from outside of Michigan, Secretary of State is basically Michigan's version of the DMV, or Department of Motor Vehicles. It's a place where you go to get like your different driver's licenses or your vehicle registration, things like that. And then yeah, down Trowbridge Street to the left, going east, I'll take over to Inkster City Hall, and we're going back over the railroad crossing. Looks like some small kittens over there. Ew, watch out for that bump. Looks like doing some work on the pipes underground or something. And I think we're gonna make a... Alright, I say I was gonna make a left turn here, but the road is closed. Well, I can almost get down it, but oh no, it maybe not, because it's one way. So we'll go another block down. Yep, here we go. So we'll make a left turn onto Penn Street. So I want to cut back over to Beach Daily. And I can do that by going in here. So I just gotta go 3 blocks until I get to Beach Daily Road. It looks like there's even a traffic light too. So I'd say with our drive around Inkster, I think we'll be seeing maybe another residential area other than this one, and then we're gonna be starting to head over to Wayne. And overall, I still got plenty of time because, as a matter of fact, after I get done with this video, I'm driving all the way up to Clarkston, Michigan, which is up in the northwest suburbs of Metro Detroit, and I'm meeting up with one of my nieces and her fiance for lunch. And anyway, so back to Beach Daily, we'll make a right turn. We'll head south. So again, we have Dearborn Heights to the left, Inkster on our right, and that is Tyrone Wheatley Park. So that park there was named after former football player Tyrone Wheatley, who used to play for the Detroit Lions, and he's from Inkster. Anyway, so going back to what I was talking about, is like my niece and her fiance, they're gonna be getting married next month, which is really, really exciting. It's like, even though I'm only 35 years old, that makes me feel old. Oh well, it's a part of life. All right, so we'll make a good timing. It's just turned green and there's no turn on red here. Okay, so Dearborn Heights also goes to the south over here too, because Dearborn Heights is on the left side. Oh, that's a really nice looking middle school. It's very historic. So we're gonna be going right back over to John Daly. Unfortunately, that school has seen its better days, because yeah, that's not around anymore. It's really sad to see. But yeah, this is the one interesting thing about driving around Inkster. It's been mostly roads that are like 25 miles per hour. So when I was saying that Inkster is a bedroom community or a commuter town, it's like, now you know why. Just because like it's pretty much all residential. And here is John Daly, so we'll make a right turn. We're just gonna go a few blocks though. Okay, so we'll turn down here, and so this is Stanford Street's. Ooh, watch out for that one. So for what I was looking at Zillow, the home prices go all over the place here. Got some that are on the lower end, but we even have some that go over 200,000. Because yeah, we have some nice looking homes on this road. So yeah, that a couple of those homes on the left they're pretty huge, especially for a single story. So some home prices getting up to 200,000. So it's like, yeah, Inkster has a good mix of higher income housing and lower income housing. So you pretty much see everything here in Inkster. Inkster Road, so we're just about to get back to almost where we started this video, because if I were to make a left turn and go to the next traffic light, which is like 3 blocks away, that's where we started the video. taking this back up to Michigan Avenue, and then we'll start to make our way west. But yeah, I kind of forgot to mention this earlier, mainly because I was still introducing the video, but it's like Inkster Road, yeah, it got mostly residential areas, but every once in a while you might see like a business periodically. And here's that traffic light where it's like, I don't know if it's a green light or a red light. It is nice that both Middle Belt and Inkster, you got overpasses for the railroad track, so that way you don't have to worry about having to stop for any trains, like the Amtrak, for example. I don't think Inkster has a train station though for Amtrak though. All right, so we'll make a right turn onto Michigan Avenue. We're going to be going west. We got to do a U-turn first. Which the coast is clear, so let's go ahead and turn. And then we'll make a U-turn here. So we're going to get ready to leave Inkster, and we're going to make our way over to Wayne, Michigan next for the rest of this video. But first, traffic light. Maybe I should have some water too off camera. Or maybe now it's about to turn green. Although I could probably take a sip because this is easy driving here. Yeah, it's a lot better because when you're talking for a long period of time, it's like you need to have some water every once in a while just to clear your throat a little bit. Otherwise, it's just going to dry out. And I think I'm going to need to turn the air conditioner back on because it's starting to get a little stuffy in here. So yeah, we're gonna have a little bit of a ways to go before we get to Wayne, but yeah, we're still in Inkster right now, but only for like another maybe 3/4 of a mile. But yeah, I have previously filmed a video on Highway 12 or Michigan Avenue. I think I did that like a few years ago. Michigan Avenue, once you go west out of Inkster and then Wayne, Michigan, they eventually head over toward the Willow Run Airport area, as well as like the east side of Ypsilanti. Is Henry Ruff Road, and with that we are now leaving Inkster and we're going to be briefly driving into Westland. Huh, interesting. Yeah, they have escape rooms in there. That'd be really cool. So this is kind of a narrow strip which runs between Westland, which goes between Inkster and Wayne. And here's the traffic light for Merriman, which take Merriman Road south. That'll take you straight down to Metro Airport. And this light's about to turn green too. Yep. Yep, and we are now in the city of Wayne. And the city of Wayne dates all the way back to 1824, which is pretty cool. So it's been so this city's been around longer than the state of Michigan has. So for the rest of this video, we will be in the city of Wayne. Which, yeah, the city of Wayne, as well as Wayne County, it was named after Anthony Wayne. So compared to Inkster, Wayne has a lot more businesses. And not only that too, we won't see it right away, but later in the video, we'll be driving by a couple of automotive plants for Ford. Yeah, a lot more commercial activity here compared to Wayne, because yeah, we got Taco Bell here, we got Wendy's, White Castle. What we'll be doing first in our drive around Wayne is we'll be going into downtown Wayne. Which we'll be getting to that momentarily. Yep, and yeah, we should be approaching it after this curve here, because this is pretty cool with Michigan Avenue, because as you can see, it's like the boulevard for Michigan Avenue, it diverts off quite a ways. So it's like you got the main downtown area of Wayne sandwiched in between both sides of Michigan Avenue. Got a Planet Fitness over to the right. We are now entering downtown Wayne. It's a nice little city here. Got a lot of different businesses along on westbound Michigan Avenue. And even have a McDonald's right here. And this is Wayne Road. So this is like the road which goes through downtown Wayne as well, but north and south. Yep. And I think I pointed out already, but yeah, we got McDonald's off to the left there. Got a nice little theater to the right. I will need to make a left turn here. So we'll make a left turn onto Elizabeth Street, but we'll have to wait till it turns green. Yep, even see a Pizza Hut over on the other side of this building here. Right, Avenue American Bistro. So yeah, right now we're in between both sides of Michigan Avenue. We're not going to take this all the way to eastbound Michigan Avenue, though. Instead, we'll make a left turn here. It's like it doesn't look like much, but this is Main Street. Although it almost looks like we're more going through like a parking area. Because you got a little small grocery store, Fresh Choice Food Center. Oh, I don't think we had to stop here. O'Reilly Auto Parts, the Papa Romano's Pizza. And like this is like almost like the Civic Center a little bit. I think, because over on the left, if you go down Newberry to the left, you can see the post office. Yeah, I got the old Wayne Village Hall to the left. It's even a historical museum too. And this is Wayne Road, and we can make a left turn when it's clear. Just gotta wait for one car, and now we're good. Thankfully, the fence is not all that tall where I was able to see over it. And we're back to Michigan Avenue. Westbound, that is. Wow, good timing. And that is Wayne City Hall to our right. And yeah, this is the same river we went over in Inkster. Which, yeah, okay, yeah, so that sign did post that it is the Lower Rouge River. So as you can see, a lot of businesses along Wayne Road as well, too, not just Michigan Avenue. Even a Dairy Queen. Okay, we'll make a right turn onto Glenwood, and unfortunately we have to stop at this traffic light, and there's no turn on red, so we're gonna have to wait a while. Okay, so we'll make a right turn here, and we're at the northern end of Wayne. So we have Wayne on our right, and then Westland is on our left. We have another traffic light up ahead. One we will have to stop at. So Glenwood Road is pretty much residential. Or it's a secondary road serving residential neighborhoods. And to our right, that is the main high school here in the city of Wayne. That is Wayne Memorial High School. A pretty nice looking high school, I have to say. And over on the Westland side on the left, that's the historic Norwayne neighborhood. Homes that were basically, yeah, that were built around the time of World War II, and were homes which a lot of the soldiers coming back from the war settled into. And it got a pretty big cemetery up to our right there. Glenwood Cemetery. Although it looks bigger, that's more long than anything else. It doesn't go too deep from Glenwood Road. All right, and here is Vinoy. So make a right turn so that way we stay in Wayne. Okay, so make a right turn here. I got a nice little park there, Vinoy Dorsey. That's what the cool thing about the different rivers, like the Lower Rouge River, or even like the main Rouge River up by Hines Drive. You got a lot of different parks along the rivers. Yep, and back at Michigan Avenue again. Crossing over Michigan Avenue now, and got a little motel over in there too. It's like I probably would not want to stay there just because it's right by the railroad tracks. Vibes from the movie My Cousin Vinny. If you don't know what I'm talking about, like there's a scene where Joe Pesci and Marissa Tomei end up staying at a hotel one or I think 2 of the nights, and they end up, there's always a train that came by like at 3 or 4 o'clock in the morning and kept waking them up and causing like a mini earthquake. Okay, so we'll make a left turn onto 4th Street. So now we're gonna enter one of the different residential neighborhoods here in Wayne. So again, like what we did with Inkster, we'll be doing the same thing here in Wayne. Check out some of the different residential neighborhoods. And yeah, with these side roads, yeah, unfortunately, it's just like Inkster. The roads are awfully bumpy. I've got a pretty nice playground for the kids to the left. So we'll stay on 4th Street all the way to the other end. And it looks like we have to stop for every road here. But to be fair, at least they're 4-way stops. But yeah, it's like for a lot of the home prices in here, like this is kind of another area where kind of similar to Inkster a little bit for some of the neighborhoods I drove through. Because a lot of the home prices are averaging between 130 and 170,000. It's seeing a few sprinkles up here. Looking to the south because everything's coming from the south. I see some slightly darker clouds, so it wouldn't surprise you if we get a light shower momentarily. So now we're heading north onto Gloria Street and got a little, it looks like it's an elementary school over here. Okay, so you gotta watch out for this guy here. So we'll take this all the way to where it ends at Avon Street. Look at some of the puddles. Looks like it's raining harder than it is on my windshield. But then again, I'm only going 25 miles per hour, so it's a little bump here, so I gotta be careful. Oh, here's Carlisle once again, although I think it's a different Carlisle because it's spelled a little differently than the Carlisle I saw in Inkster. And Avon Street runs parallel with the railroad tracks. Huh, this is interesting. No stop sign, but we're gonna have to stop anyway because there's a car coming. I was like, yay, don't have to stop here, but then of course we have to because otherwise I'll get hit. Yeah, it's starting to rain a little harder now, and yeah, I'm gonna have to wait for this car. and this is Merriman here. So we're at the eastern end of Wayne. So we'll take this down for about a mile, mile and a half. So Merriman's another one of the busier north and south highways. Well, heck, as I was saying earlier, this takes you all the way down to Metro Airport. Although the weird thing, some of the clouds are starting to move from the east now. Not everything's coming from the south, but I don't know. It does look a lot better to the south, so I think this is going to be a quick little rain shower. Intersection closed. Well, fortunately, I won't be going down there because that's down in Romulus. And I already did a driving tour of Romulus. I did that back in late 2020. Yeah, I think it was Halloween Day 2020 is when I filmed the Romulus driving tour. And here is Van Born Road, and this is the southern end of Wayne. Making a right turn here. If we were to cross over this intersection, we'd be entering Romulus. Oh wow, 50 miles per hour on Van Born. So we have Wayne on the right and Romulus on the left. This is probably the highest speed limit I have driven on yet in this video. So I got some apartment complex on the right in Wayne. And on the left-hand side, we got a really nice neighborhood for the city of Romulus, and I think there's a golf course in there too, if I'm not mistaken. And here's Vinoy, and we're going to go ahead and make a right turn and go back into Wayne. So at last, we'll have to get off this higher speed road. So we'll take Vinoy up a little ways. We'll head up maybe to Annapolis Street. Oh yeah, that was a quick little rain shower. It's already starting to wind down. I timed this video just right because they just resurfaced this not too long ago. And to the left, that is the Wayne campus for the Beaumont Hospital. Make a left turn here. Yeah, it's not a large hospital, but it's still part of the Beaumont system. Yep, and there's a slightly better view too. So that's the Beaumont Hospital the Wayne campus. Yeah, compared to some of the other Beaumont hospitals, it's a lot smaller, especially compared to like the one up in Troy, or for sure the main one in Royal Oak. We've got Benjamin Franklin Middle School to the left. But yeah, this is the same Annapolis Street we were on earlier in the video when we were over in Inkster. So it's pretty cool that it comes this far over to the west. And just like how it is in Inkster, this is primarily residential. Although you got a little convenience store in there, you got a Little Caesars. bit further, and then we'll check out another neighborhood, which I think is going to be the one that's on our left. A little ice cream parlor there, but looks like they're close to renovations or something. Got JC Park to the right there. Little playground. Looks like a baseball or softball field. Alright, well, we'll make a left turn here. So this is Chamberlain Street. We'll make a left turn. This is Heron Street. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that correctly, though, to be honest with you. So in this subdivision, the home prices in here, trying to navigate here, so they're around between 140 and 190,000. And it's pretty interesting how they got a little dividing wall. It's like, I think these are two separate subdivisions, so that could be the reason. But maybe. So then now this becomes 2nd Street. Okay, we'll make a left turn here and go east onto John Street. And same type of home price in here, but more like between 130 and 180,000. Some new homes over here. We'll make a left turn onto Carnegie. Approaching Annapolis Street, so it's like we were just here a couple minutes ago, maybe longer than that. But we'll continue straight, and this is going to be really difficult because I can barely see oncoming traffic from the right, but it's nice and clear though, thankfully. So the home prices in here are a little lower than what we were seeing previously. Do they already have Halloween decorations up? It's early August. It's like it's a little early for that. So the home prices in here are a bit more between 110,000 and 160,000. Again, these are averages. Some can be a little bit more than that. Some can be even lower than that. Right turn on to Forest Street. Okay, and we're approaching Howe Road, which is another. It's not a subdivision street, but more just a small secondary road. And fortunately, nobody's coming, so we're in luck. So that's pretty much the last neighborhood I think we're going to be driving through in this video. Because we'll stick to the main roads for the rest of this. It's probably a good thing anyway because my battery's starting to get a little low. And here's that Little Caesars again. Got a community center off to the left, and also this is one of the larger parks here in Wayne. This is Atwood Park. See a baseball field, see a playground. Looks like some trails you can walk in, which are really nice. Take this up to Van Born Road. And we'll make a right turn here. It's like, yeah, red light, but fortunately we can turn on red here, and I only have to wait for one car. Although, yeah, oh no, he's passing by anyway because I can get in the right lane here. So, what do you know? We get to drive on a 50-mile-per-hour road after all. Oh, looks like the speed limit's gone back down just a tad, though. I'm glad the weather's held off with a lot of the wet weather. Because other than that little quick rain shower we had a little bit ago, it's been staying pretty dry. It's like we've been seeing less raindrops than we did when we were doing that Westland and Garden City driving tour. Okay, looks like the right lane ends here. But, oh, I'm turning here at Wayne Road anyway, so... no big deal. We'll be back on Van Born Road a little bit to the west of here, so no worries. But I want to show a little bit more of Wayne Road. Got a convenience store there. Got a Hungry Howie's Pizza. I need some more water really quick. So we'll make a left turn back on Annapolis. If we were to stay on Wayne Road for a little bit longer, another few blocks, we'd be getting up to Michigan Avenue. So Wayne's not all that big, north and south. So we're going through a little bit more of a residential area, but we'll be getting out of it pretty soon, though. Okay, I'm going to turn off the air conditioner because it's gone from being stuffy to now it's just a little cold. So I need to warm back up again. This one looks a little bit more rugged, so I gotta be a little careful here. Oh yeah, big time. And even worse, the road quality here. enough, my car won't look like a pile of mud. A lot of small birds along in here. Yeah, trying to wind along this road a little bit because, yeah, it's a little bumpy. I'm hoping that maybe when I am getting lunch with my niece, that we get another rain shower, so that way my car can get a little bit of a bath. My luck, we probably won't. Oh, here comes a rain shower. Well, light rain shower. It's just like some sprinkles for the most part. Luckily, I think the gravel's helping this not be too much of a muddy mess. And here we are, back at Van Born. I gotta be careful with that, because I don't know how. Okay. Alright, so we're back on Van Born, heading west. We're gonna take this over to Hannon Road, which we have a little bit of a ways to go. Maybe like a mile and a half. Oh, good, the speed limit's back up to 50. Okay, now it's starting to come down a little bit more. But for how the clouds look, this might be another quick shower. Okay, so this is one of the two Ford plants here. So this is the southern end of the Ford Michigan Assembly. Well, more specifically, that's the Ford Wayne stamping plant. And unfortunately, thanks to this truck, we're going like 25 miles per hour under the speed limit right now, which is ridiculous. And yeah, what bites is that? Oh, is that truck turning? Yeah, that truck seriously needs to just pull over or something, because we're going 30 under the speed limit right now. That's, I also would say it's criminal, but not really. That car's just, oh, okay, that truck's might be having a problem. Unfortunately, I don't think this is really a good area to really pass them, so I'm pretty much stuck here. Or at least to be fair, the speed limit is going down for the construction zone. Oh, here we go. Now we can go around. Okay, so here is Hannon Road, and we'll be making a right turn here. Got a couple of landfills over here too. So it's like so this is like a four community intersection, because southeast of here is Romulus, Wayne is to our right, or the northeast part of the intersection. To the west of here, this is to the west, that is Canton Township, or not. Might be Canton, but it's Canton. And then the southwest corner, that's Van Buren Township. Okay, this crossing's not that bad. where we are right now, we're only just about a mile to the east of I-275. So we want to get to the freeway, just make a right turn, do a U-turn, and then you're at the freeway like a mile from here. But we're going to continue to the north. We're going to continue back up to Glenwood Road. So we're now in the northwest part of Wayne. So we just got, again, just a little bit more to go. Not a ton more we're going to be seeing, because what we're going to be doing, again, we're just staying on some of these on the more secondary roads. We're not going to any more neighborhoods in this video. It's probably a good timing too, because the rain's starting to get a little harder, so we're almost done here. So this is not too bad of timing. So here's where Glenwood ends. So it's like if we were to cross to the other side, we'd be entering Westland. Well, the border of Westland and Canton. So Westland's on our left, and then Wayne is on our right. So we'll stay on this for about a good mile, and then we'll take this over to Newburgh. Kind of interesting how this side of the road there's two lanes. See the light for Newburgh up ahead, so I'm going to go ahead and get in the right lane here. And yeah, if we were to go another mile to the east on Glenwood from Newburgh, we'd be... Oh, the rain's stopping. The sun might be trying to make an appearance. Anyway, another mile to the east, that'll take us eventually over to Wayne Road, where we were earlier. Yep, so this is Newburgh Road. So if you were to go Newburgh Road to the north, that'll take you up into Westland and eventually up to Livonia. Yep, and here comes the sun. Count how many times we've gone over the Lower Rouge River in this video. Alright, and then immediately to the south of here, that building over there, that's the Ford Michigan Assembly Plant. So we're going to be finishing the video going to the west of here, but before we do that, I want to drive a little east on Michigan Avenue for a short period of time. And yeah, terrible timing with this traffic light, but I may not have to wait for very long. Or maybe I will. We're good. Okay, so we'll go east on Michigan Avenue just for a short bit. It's pretty cool how there's a Ford dealership just right across the street from the assembly plant. once again, this time from the west. So what I could probably do is I'm gonna go back to Elizabeth Street and then make a left, and then I'll go back to the west. But this way we can see a little bit more of downtown Wayne, because I feel like we missed out on a little bit of it when we turned at Elizabeth earlier. Yep, so yep, here at Elizabeth. And then here's where we turn onto Main Street, which almost didn't look like a road at all. Yeah, this is good timing too with the video, because I'm getting a low battery message now. Because yeah, I'm down to 5%. But this is good timing anyway, though, just because I don't have that much more to record. But yeah, it's about to turn green, so I'm going to keep it, because I think if I were to stop the recording, it may not come back on again. So I'm going to keep this going just for a little bit longer, because it's about to turn green. But yeah, we've covered a lot of ground in this video, although I will say this is one of my shorter driving tours compared to the recent ones I've done, because some of those ones, oh yeah, here's that Pizza Hut. Because some of the driving tours I've done have gone close to 2 hours, and I think there's been one or two that have gone over 2 hours. So this is going to be a shorter one this time. So we have another 1.5 miles to go, and then we'll be at the end of this video. So it's like, I don't want to consider Wayne to be a bedroom community or a commuter town, just because, yeah, people probably do live here and they probably commute into Dearborn or Detroit, or heck, even in Ann Arbor. But you have the Ford Michigan assembly plant over here, so a lot of people could live in Wayne and work just over to the left there. Yeah, this is about to turn green anyway. Yep, here we go. So we have 1 more mile to go in this driving tour, because once we cross over Hannon Road, we'll then be entering, we'll be entering Canton. Alright, so I'm going to slowly start wrapping up the recording. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed this. Oh yeah, here's the main part of the Ford Michigan assembly plant. Gotta say, this is pretty cool. Alright, well, I hope you enjoyed this video here, or this driving tour of Inkster and Wayne, Michigan. So if you enjoyed this video, be sure to click that subscribe button to come on and join for the adventure, and don't forget to click that notification bell so that way you know when a new video goes live. Well, thank you for watching, and this is Scott, or the Scottman signing out here from